Elliott Smith by Elliott Smith. Ooh, this is an album. Did you guys know that? This is a fantastic album. Um, it's not perfect to me, but like, it's one of those albums where some of the strengths of the best songs on it almost like elevate it in spite of some of the songs you might not enjoy. Um, I don't know. I might be playing right into the fans on this one to a certain degree, and I might also make some people mad with my opinions. But I have listened to this album a few times, some of these songs quite a lot since the reaction, and I have things to say. So here's my ratings on the songs here. Needle in the Hay. Sadly, this track kind of overshadows many of the other songs on this album, kind of in general culture. Because it was in Royal Tenenbaums. It's more popular, more people know about it somehow. But it's undeniable like how magnificent this song is. It sets the tone of the album, which is delicate guitar work and like close whispered vocals. It's just solid. Christian Brothers is really solid. And honestly, like about as much angst from Elliott that I can stomach before it becomes like a negative aspect to a song. Smith's fragile vocals over the wire-thin guitar, which is layered together, and it's solid enough to hold the song up. It's very intricate yet simple and accessible, which I think is Smith's strengths, honestly. Clementine, it's a personal favorite here, and I know I'm not alone on that. Great exploration of alternate tuning, just like a deft track. It's great. Southern Belle, probably my least favorite on here. Like I said before, too much anger, and I'm not able to really parse Smith tracks very well. There's some cool guitar stuff, but the track as a whole isn't my vibe. Single File, decent track. The verses are typical Smith, and then the modulation in the choruses are pretty cool. Also with the guitar from Neil in there as well, right? Coming Up Roses is an alright song, but I feel like the choruses kind of overshadow the verses on this one. I like the choruses way more. Satellite. I love the dreamy guitar chords here. This is how you make like an open tuning track interesting. It was like double drop D, right? Is that correct? Alphabet Town. Honestly, it's a pretty great track. I just think that the pacing of the album makes it hard for me to slow down for a 4-minute pretty simple track like this in the track listing, but on its own, I dig it. St. Ides Heaven, whew, incredible track. I super warmed up to this one. The chorus has stuck with me and been in my head for days. It just hit at the right time in my life. Great stuff. Good to Go, an overlooked track, I feel. I love the old school folk picking, strumming, and the chords in there mixed with Smith's more modern folk sensibilities that have like a pop edge to them. Because like you listen to the first part and it feels like some kind of like bard singing you a track. And then like do it if you want to, like it goes into more of like 1-4 pop progression, and it's just, and then like the song is so short, but it moves through so many precise phases. I really love it. The White Lady Loves You More is great. It's almost too simple in some ways, but as a penultimate track, it hits in all the ways that it should. And then The Biggest Lie, man, dead simple, dead devastating. I can't say enough good things about this track. It's a perfect outro to an incredible album. And honestly, like I have it at a 4, but it's almost a 4.5 for me. Like, if I dropped Southern Belle, I would probably like this album a lot more. So favorites would be Needle in the Hay, Clementine, St. Ides Heaven, Good to Go, and The Biggest Lie, with shout-outs to Christian Brothers, Satellite, Alphabet Town, and The White Lady Loves You More. So it's really just Southern Belle, Single File, and Coming Up Roses to a degree where I'm just kind of like, normal Smith stuff here. But there's a lot on this album that really stands out to me. Like I said, the ability to have very sparse, very precise guitar parts. And this album just has a very specific vibe and mood to it. And opening with Needle, ending with Biggest Lie, it's incredible stuff. I haven't re-listened to either or very much in the middle of this. I started to, and I realize I'll probably end up liking the self-titled more than Either Or, which I know is not unusual. I might get in hot water for that one, but man, there's just something about this one that just hits harder. Um, and yeah, that's just great songwriting all around. So that's my follow up for Elliott Smith. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, Godspeed.